Good afternoon. Markets were up nice today. You got the Dow holding over 25,000, up 175 points today. Nasdaq up over 1%. Everything's pretty green today. Not much for big losers. Biggest loser I saw today, biotechs didn't fare all that well today. Well, most biotechs seem to be down for some reason. Not sure what was going on there. Nothing major, but considering the market was up in general, it's nothing to be too concerned about. But it's kind of interesting considering the Nasdaq was up over 1%. But biggest decline I saw today was ImmunoGen, company we've talked about quite a few times. They were down about 6.5% today. They're a smaller company, so it's that's not a huge move for them. But no, not really any news coming out of ImmunoGen. It's been a volatile stock lately, though. So the biggest news I saw today to the upside was Ultimate Software Group, ticker symbol ULTI. This is one I just added to my watch list not too long ago. Can't remember exactly where I came across that company, but I added them for some reason. They were up 20% today. News came out that they were going private. They got an $11 billion buyout from a private investor group. So big news for Ultimate Software Group today. Another company that was up big today that we've talked a lot about, been pretty volatile, is SiteOne Landscape Supply, ticker symbol SITE. No news out of SiteOne today, just been volatile. It's dropped a lot on earnings and the day after that, and it's kind of been coming back here the last couple days, so it's one to keep an eye on. Maybe make some money off that if you can, if it's if it keeps coming back from earnings. Tencent Music, another one that's been really volatile today, or in general in the last ever since it IPO'd, which wasn't too long ago. Up 6.5% today. It's actually a Chinese company. 3D printing up again today. Biggest name what was up today was XONE. They have a big commercial 3D printer that they sell. They're a pretty small company. I think they're about $100 million market cap. They're up 6.5% today. And I scrolled through and looked like all 3D printing companies were up pretty nice today, and 2 to 4%. Most companies were up today. So we talked about 3D printing a few days ago. Stratasys and 3D Systems were up big last week. So that was one we were going to keep an eye on. So 3D printing continues to be strong, so that'll be interesting to see if they can keep that rally going. Another stock that's been doing really well lately is Lending Club, ticker symbol LC, up 6% today. Well, at the end of the year, it was down to about $2.50. It's really come back. I don't know if I would read too much into this or not. It has fallen so much. Lending Club has. Let me take a quick look at the chart. That's a stock that has just fallen off a cliff since they IPO'd. It looks like in 2015 at around $25. So that stock fell all the way down to well, the low was about at the end of the year here in 2018. It got down to about $2.50 from 25. Wow. But it's had a good it had a good January, starting off really good in February. So it's up to $3.43. So we'll see if that one can keep going. That's a financial technology that might have a lot to do with. There was a company that got bought out here recently in the financial technology sector, so might be some interest there, and maybe somebody buys Lending Club. Maybe that's the reason they've been going up. I don't, I was excited about Lending Club for a while, kind of lost my enthusiasm. I'm not sure what to think about Lending Club. They're not profitable, so that worries me. Their their interest rates. I think it's good if you're not an investor in the stock, but if you go on the Lending Club's website, you'll see that what they do is they have a pool of investors and they have a pool of borrowers, and they actually just make money off the fees that they charge. I think they charge the borrowers an additional fee above what the investors get. So let's say you sign up through Lending Club to be an investor. So there's people that get loans from Lending Club, and then if you're an investor, you can pick from different loans, different risks, different interest rates, and you can pool all these different loans together. Um, so to lessen your risk. And on the same side, you have the borrowers who are essentially paying back you if you're a part of this pool who invests money. So you get a rate of return on your investment, and that's and somehow Lending Club gets a portion of that money. It's I was pretty excited about it, and their inability to turn a profit here from this business, and a lot of this financial technology sector has come up under a lot of scrutiny, um, and under a lot of pressure, regulations. So it's one that I just like to follow. I don't really feel comfortable putting any money unless it was a small amount into Lending Club, but it's one that could. Obviously, it was up to 25, 28. It spiked up to in 2015. So it's one that could make a comeback. They do a pretty good job of marketing. I get in my personal mailbox. I get Lending Club mailers, postcards all the time. I get emails all the time from Lending Club, trying to get me to borrow money for my business. So, but the interest rates, what I don't like about them too is the interest rates are so high. It's just ridiculous what they charge. And I know investors they have to have that margin of safety, but I'm just I'm not gonna take out a loan for 20% interest. That's just stupid. So, that kind of turned me off about it too when I saw how high the interest rates are. But I'd keep an eye on that one. Never know. Let's see what else. I guess that's about it. Kind of a decent day in the markets. Nothing too wild, but just some nice steady gains today. A lot of stocks up, 2, 3, 4%. So a good day in the markets. Um, so we will. I'm going to cut it short today. Sun's got another basketball game, so we will see you tomorrow after the market closes.